Hi, I'm Beth Eckerly, the Communications Director for Emmet County, and I am standing here today with Jane Cardinal of Goodhart. She is an expert on the history of Father John Weikamp, who is one of Emmet County's most historic and interesting figures from the past. Jane is going to talk to you today about what makes Father Weikamp so interesting, and in fact we are standing here in front of his crypt in Cross Village, which is its own interesting story. So here's Jane to tell you more.
Oh, there is so much. I heard about Father Weikamp when I was a kid up here. We used to summer up here since I was a baby, and now we live up here. Come meet him. This is his mausoleum. He built this the same year that the convent was built, and every day he'd go out behind the convent in the consecrated grounds, Barraga blessed it, and prayed in his mausoleum. He built it 21 years before he died. He outfitted it completely, and 16 years before he died, he built his own coffin. He put it at the foot of his bed, so when he went to bed, it was the last thing he saw and the first thing he saw when he got up in the morning. Above the door of the mausoleum, it used to say, "Memento mori, ut ora pro defunctus." Remember death and pray for the dead. He always realized life was fragile. You want to take a peek?
Oh my.
He used to sit in a sofa in here, and he had a kneeler, and he kept lights out here, kerosene lamps, and he would come out here and pray. We've taken the contemplation board, the other one, out. Do you love it?
What is this called down here?
Well, that's a sepulcher. 2 years ago, we noticed that the coffin lid was falling to pieces, so we exhumed him. But there's some fungus among us, and it's going down again, but we opened it up, and there he was.
Oh my goodness, so his remains are down in there.
Oh, right, but the chipmunks had their way with him. so there were lots of nuts in this coffin.
Oh my word.
There's a little crown up there on the board, which I assume he used as an altar. That was covered with flowers, and on his death it was placed on his head.
What was his cause of death?
Well, he was on a sick call, and he was riding in his little surrey. He had a little two-wheeled surrey, and the horse shied, and I don't know whether his hands got tangled in the reins, but he fell on the reins and was dragged a considerable distance, and it caused internal organ damage, and he survived 2 days.
That happened up here in Cross Village?
Yes. He was known for his medical skill. He would give you a slug of whiskey and pull your tooth or set your bones.
I would just like to add one more note about Jane Cardinal. She is a very talented and respected artist in our community. She painted a beautiful picture of an Indian warrior, a Siganak, that is featured in the Essence of Emmet magazine that was published, and it was also on display at the Harbor Springs History Museum downtown. So if you're in there, check it out. Thank you for taking the time to watch this blast from the past.
And I hope you enjoyed it. Come see us. All three of us.